Alright, this guy is excited. But the wind picked up, and so now we are in the garage and working on the next project for Corbin. This is a small little desk. I built this 2 years ago or something like that. But I built the desk for him. It's a smaller size than his older two brothers. And so we are going to be putting this extra piece of wood on there with some store-bought beadboard that you get to put little baskets on, and so you can put little baskets on and store some pencils, crayons, and all that for his little table. That board came off of a dresser that was Skylar's, but it was just awful, so we ended up just busting it apart. I kept the top piece because it was actually the best piece of board on there. The rest of it was just particle board and just fell apart. And so kept it, and now I'm going to put it to use as a nice little headboard for his little desk that I built a while ago. And hopefully it doesn't take too long. It shouldn't. It should be pretty straightforward. I'm just going to be building it to kind of sit, settle, and get attached to the desk. Hopefully I could just kind of wedge it in there a little bit while bracing it too. But those are the plans for that, and we are going to jump into that, get it done, and clean up the garage because I made a mess. I made it a mess cleaning it. Ended up moving the table where I keep my saw, my table saw, and my miter saw on. Moved it out, just cleaned up behind it because there's just wind blows in here, leaves just get under there, and spiders and fun. Alright, so I figured out how I'm going to do this. Alright, got this brace on there, and that's going to sit on the table nice and flush. And then we'll have 2x4s on both sides right here. As you see, I still got to cut them, but they'll be sitting flush on that, and so they're going to be screwed down onto that. And also the back side of that board is going to be screwed into the back side of the 2x4. And that will hold it on to the desk. And if I ever need to remove it, I will just have to take out the screws on this, and I can take it off. And he can still keep his desk without trying to do as little damage as I can to the desk itself. Or I guess little add-ons as I can to the desk. Hopefully this still looks good. My camera fell and my lens got smacked, and now it's bent and I can see a crack in it. I'm gonna have to be replacing this lens. Not fun. That's like probably a $200 lens. Anyways, we got this on now, so those are nice to put flush. Now I get to mount that onto there. I got my big clamps out, so I can just clamp it down, and I'll be screwing the screws through that backboard coming in this way to hold that on, as that one piece sits on top.
That is saying even more.
Alright, before I damage my camera even more, I'm going to put it aside. So this is how it's going to look. Like you see, pre-clamped right now, but everything is going to work out just great on how this is going to go. So I just got to put 2 screws in right there and right there, and that should hold this piece on there. Because this is setting it down, and those will just hold those on the back. So it's going to be 4 more screws, and should be good to go.
Or you could use 6 to make it extra strong in a certain place. I'm between the two.
Yeah, I just don't know, buddy, if I could put 6 screws or 3. Might do 3. We'll see.
No, I'm talking more about the...
Alright, I'm going to try to do 3. Alright. All comes down to this now. 1 off. 2 off. 3 off.
What is? Mama? Well, we
Hey, look,
stopped.
it's solid. Yay.
Corbin, now you can hang your tools out.
There you go. Boom. See? Now you guys look holders. Now you can adjust and move to where you want. Even all the way down there.
And now I know what you can use the. And Gordon, do you still have the hooks? Hook? Now I know what you can use the hooks. Scissors. No, you're not. That's not what I mean. You can hang. It's cool. Yeah, big one like this. You can hang it.
You know this is actually meant not for his tools. And that's Dad's. That's Dad's.
Wow, wrong tools. Yeah, but you can. I'm just giving him an example.
It's for his school stuff, not his tools. His tools have a tool bag. We wanted to do this for Corbin because the other boys have like little stands next to their table, and we don't have one of those for Corbin, so we ended up getting a B-board thing, trying to figure out how we're going to do that, and then it's like, well, I'm just going to build a shelf on the back of it so then he can have extra like pencil holders and coloring stuff on his desk. It actually came out very nice. I don't know if we'll do that for the other boys or not, but I like how it turned out for Corbin. So that's a plus for the day, besides, you know, dropping my camera and breaking it. You know, it's still working, but now the lens, actual camera, does not close. So I gotta figure out how much this is gonna cost me and get a new lens for my camera. I'm glad that it didn't break the big camera. At least this lens I could detach and put other attachments on, so that's a plus. It's not the main camera broke, it's just the lens on it. Another plus, I kind of cleaned the garage. You know, it doesn't seem like it. I actually threw a bunch of stuff in here away. The trees are starting to say it's getting colder outside because I'm getting more and more leaves in the garage. So I'm going to be putting all this away tonight because you need to be able to park the car in here. So besides dropping the camera, it was a quick, easy project. Corbin absolutely enjoyed helping me, and we knocked this out. Davin came out to help too, and be a little loud, but it was still fun. So I'm gonna get this in there so that can happen, and clean up the garage, and then bedtime. Camera test. I am noticing a couple little lines right there. I just want to see if those are actually just something on the camera. Hopefully they are. If so, all good. If it's part of the video, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on with the camera.